tell you the really cool thing that happened to me. So I sat at the top of the stairs for 3 hours because somebody broke into my basement.
Whoa.
And I could hear him down there.
Really?
So, yes. And so I said to him, I've got a gun and I don't want to kill you, but if you open that door, I will kill you.
We just landed in DIA, Denver International Airport. Picked up the rental car. Dustin already had it loaded up for us. We're driving to go wake Grandma up and see her. I haven't seen her in a little while, so we're gonna go wake her up, say hey, and then take off to Cheyenne.
You can't show up without going to my grandma's house. Everybody knows that.
Right.
No, this is gonna be the first run-in with Grandma Cerrone. If she's anything like grandson, man, Grandma wild. I already know.
She's probably been asleep since 7 o'clock.
What?
Yeah. I was in the hospital with them like 5 weeks before when they called me. UFC called me. Okay, got you fighting. He was like, you know what to do, boy.
He told you that?
Oh, yeah.
He wouldn't expect you to do nothing different?
Yeah, he already knew. Same thing with my grandma. She's like, you ever get the call, you just fucking go fight.
Yeah. Man, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. He stayed alive all the way till I walked out. Then he said it's time. It's crazy.
Man, that gives me chills. Did you get to see him like when you was walking out? You said you were FaceTiming.
Leonard was. Garcia. Had him on the phone. And I just seen Leonard like soul leave. Like,
God, dude.
Like, what happened? He's like, man, just
That's it?
go fight. You know what I mean?
God, dude.
The guy knew and he didn't have to tell me.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. Was that on your mind while you was fighting? No.
When I was in the hospital with them, like everyone left the room, and I just asked him every question I ever wanted to ask him. It was cool.
Yeah. These two basically raised you.
Yeah. And my grandma, that's what she used to tell me when I was a kid. There's a lesson in life that needs to be learned: which bridges you cross and which ones you burn.
Yeah, that's
you never
cool.
cross a bridge you burned. You know what I mean? So that.
But it goes both ways, right? Somebody burns a bridge with you, like you ain't coming back across.
No.
Yeah. That's crazy. I noticed that about you and Jonah too, dude.
Yeah.
Bro, he's ride or die until you get sideways with him. Like I think more since you and I've been hanging out, I thought, you know, those people that freaking crossed me or like did me wrong, like I don't have to be cool with them, dude.
No.
I'm not cool with them.
Nah, man. There's no. Fuck no. There's no reason.
No.
Like sometimes you want to be like, man, I might need something later on, but fuck it. Nah, we'll all the way to the that next street and go.
Can't walk anymore. Oh, I got you presents. Already tasted marshmallows with chocolate in it. I thought about you because you can get him to do anything if you give him candy.
I had noticed that.
Yeah, but we were the yin and yang. I talk until you go screaming out the front door, jump in your car and drive away as fast. He spoke about 20 words a day.
Really? Just didn't say much, huh?
No, I know, but Grandpa's biggest joy in life was him. And I will tell you, he lived 2 more years than he should have.
Really?
Because he told me one day, he said, I'm going to stay alive till he gets in the UFC. And I went, I don't think he's ever going to get in the UFC.
That might be a while.
I think he's going to die in a street fight with a knife to him before that happened. But he talked to him privately. I don't know what they said. But I think it was getting the UFC.
Yeah.
So as he's going into his first fight, Grandpa said, see you later, alligator, and died. He knew 2 years before he was going to die. And not only that, he knew the moment he was going to die. Now, that's telling you something.
And he died the night of his first fight, huh?
Oh, and I want to tell you, I bought this shirt, see? I made this up.
Yes, ma'am.
Fall down, get up.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I sent one to Donald. he sent him back. He goes, I love you, but the shirt's stupid. But see, I think I'm here because I think the people that don't make it are the people that don't get up.
Yeah.
I mean, we all fall down. And I'll tell you how I got the inspiration, because I'm so deep in thought. The commercial's on, she goes, I've fallen and I can't get up. And I go, get the fucking up, you stupid bitch, or lay there and die.
Well,
I've fallen and I can't get up. And I go, oh, for Christ's sake, go get up.
I need something from you.
Sure.
I need you to tell Dustin a story about when you went to go pick up Cowboy and, I don't know if it was Cowboy and Eric or Cowboy and Mikey. So you went to go pick them up.
Oh, that's so cool. And I had Eric here one time. I was telling the story, and Eric said, yeah, it happened exactly that way. And I go, good, because I'm such a bullshitter that when I tell a real story, nobody believes me. Well, anyway, I get a call from Donald or Eric, I forget which one, and they go, Grandma, you have to come get us. We're hiding in a ditch and the police are looking for us. Mm-hmm. So he said, when you get close enough, turn your lights off. I think it was Eric called me. Turn your lights off and just coast over to this ditch and we'll get in. Well, the ditch happened to be quite a ways away. Mm-hmm. So I get pretty close to, I mean, they're like 10 miles away. I mean, they're over there. And so I get pretty close and I click the lights off and I just kind of coast and I find them in the ditch and they get in the car and they lay down in the back of it, and then we drive up to the street and there's a bunch of police cars there and Eric yells, go the other way, go the other way. And I go, no, they're going to be after cars that go the other way. I go, I know what we'll do. And I had an old newspaper there, so I rolled up the newspaper and I said, I'll just look like an old lady that's on a paper route. And we'll go right down the middle of them. And we did. We went all the way down. So I held up the newspaper and we drove pretty slow through them. And I tried to gawk, you know, like, oh.
Like you didn't know what was going on.
Yeah.
Did they stop you? Did they say anything to you, or you just rode?
No, they kind of looked up, and I went, oh, like what's going on? Like you want me to stop and tell me what's going on? They went, you know, like, no, just go.
Just go, lady. Just go.
I was in a fight, and I broke my hand.
Yeah, that sounds about right for this family.
Yeah, that's a good start.
And my dad made me pick cherries out of a cherry tree, then fill up things to pay for the cast. That was my first job, was picking cherries out of a cherry tree.
Yeah, well, you're going to need yourself a cherry tree at your house.
Yeah.
Yep. Made you work for it, huh?
I don't mind working though. I like people who work.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. And here's what I teach my great-grandsons. I've got two really cute ones, Joey and Jake. And Joey's 16 and Jake's 14. And I tell Jake, all right, now, what do you do with money? And Joey says, you give it away. Go right. And then I go to Jake, and what happens when you give it away, Jake? He goes, you get more. And I said, that's exactly how life works. I think it was Donald said, you don't have to rob my grandma's house, just knock on the door and tell her what you want.
Just tell her you need something, huh? She'll give it to you.
Yeah, she'll go get it, because I'm not a stuff person.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Because you have a folder sitting on the table and you're like, go through the house and just grab what you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I believe that. You're not a stuff person.
See,
I got a question for you. You remember the first time you started calling him Cowboy?
oh gosh, he was little.
How little?
I don't know, pretty little. We called you Cowboy on. Well, as far as I can remember, we called you Cowboy when you were little. Cowboy.
How come? Why'd you call him Cowboy?
I don't know. You just. But I'll tell you, my favorite people in the whole world are cowboys. Oh, do you know what my favorite sport in the whole world is?
Cowboy.
The PBR. And you, so cute. So brave. Oh, I watched the PBR. A 4,000-pound bull, and a guy weighs what, 160? And
Right, I told you none of this is here. I used to go bull riding. We drive all the way from their old house clear to right of 2 blocks down the road.
in this old
those
farm,
fields were?
this old ranch. And you know what? I drive down Highway 7, and if I take the turn here, I go to the shopping center. If I take that left, I go down that old road to the ranch.
Where you used to go ride?
And he came out. Oh my God! He came out on a Brahma bull. Grandpa's cowboy boots on, too big, and a pair of old jeans and a white T-shirt. No jacket. What do they call them?
Jacket.
Flat jackets or? Well, no. And he rode that Brahma bull. And you had to. Naomi Akawada upset straight sets by Makika Vanderdosa. Whoa, what a name.
What, did you get an Amber Alert?
No, they're ESPN.
What?
I keep track of all of the ESPN sports.
She watches more fights than you do.
Just at midnight.
What just happened?
But I'll tell you this, I wouldn't take back one single thing that's ever happened to me. Because if I didn't have the bad, I wouldn't have had the good.
What made you double down on the hard stuff when it was so hard just to stick it out?
I don't know. I've just never been afraid of anything. In my whole life, I just never have been afraid. And I tell you what, I kind of like to take on the world. Because I know when the smoke clears, the world will be down there and I'll be standing. I never doubt in my mind I'll lose. Never. I'll never lose. I will lose, but only when I want to. When it's for the good of somebody else.
Sure.
I'll lose. But I'll never lose if I want to win.